What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about bristlenose breeding caves, even pleco breeding, just breeding caves, fish breeding caves in general. We're actually on our way to go check out something very cool. My friend Ryan from Carine Pet Central, I'm actually wearing the shirt. So I like to go there and pretend that I work there sometimes. He actually ordered in some caves and I need more caves. So I'm gonna go get some more caves off of him. And I'll show you when I get there. There's no point in me explaining them. So we'll be there now.
What's in the box? In the box. That'd be dope.
People know where I live. Brian's just like, yeah, sure.
Come and say
everyone
hello.
hates him too. Well, not everyone. Holy shit. Alright, there's a few caves in here, eh?
There's only 84.
Only. Alright, we'll take this way.
At this nice sheep. Oh. Worth its weight in gold, that is.
What? What?
Yep, so we have sizes and options and shapes.
I think we need a bigger table. So we were talking for a while and then customers started coming in and there was so many people in the shop that I didn't get to film anything else, but we did pick up a handful of caves. And look, I have been looking for a while to find fairly cheap caves, and Carine Pet Central is selling them for way less than I can find anywhere else, and they're Australian, handmade Australian caves. So we're definitely going to look out in the future getting some more caves, but for now I just got 3 of 3. So I think I got 9 caves. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. We're going to try out a few on the bristlenose setups that we're going to do very, very soon, and we'll see what likes what and who prefers what sizes work, and whether or not it comes down to a species of fish that like certain things or just certain fish liking certain things, just all the variations. At the end of the day, I always recommend that you have a selection of caves, so different sizes, different shapes, different depths is always good. But if you can't afford it, what are your best first options of getting a cave that you can use? I think I may have accidentally just deleted a video, so if it jumps from that last video to this video and it doesn't really make any sense, then it's because I accidentally just deleted a video. I don't know why I was in those settings, but I did it anyway. So we are back home and we have the caves. Now we got 3 styles of caves: the D cave, well, it's not really a square, the rectangle, and the circle log cave. These guys are the fairly short ones. They're the fairly common D caves in there. The only good thing about these is they're selling for around $10 instead of $16. Now these are all stamped Australian made, by Zigzag Fish, and it has a little D1 stamped on it. So the D1 refers to the length of the cave and the shape of the cave. Well, I don't know what way the D is for you guys, or whether or not it makes any difference. I'm a little bit confused here. But yeah, the D is, these are called the D caves, and the D1 is the depth of it. Now, Ryan and Wade at Carine Pet Central, I did wear my shirt there because I do like to pretend that I work there sometimes. They have D1 and D2, and the D2s are slightly deeper. They're about this much deeper, so they are fairly longer. I did get these ones. Now the square one, or the rectangle one, is the longest one that I have, and these round ones are slightly longer. Now I got the square ones because I had a lot of success with the square one up there. They did get some triangle ones in, which is the one that this guy just bred in, and his eggs are in this tumbler here. But they were slightly bigger, so they're not quite as tight. They're for slightly bigger fish, or slightly bigger bristlenose. But yeah, I thought I'd get these. They are fairly deep, and if these don't get used at all, I will try cutting these ones down and seeing how they go. But the aim of the game here is to eventually get 3 of everything and try them in 3 separate tanks, which will probably be this tank here, this one here, and this one here, and give them all the same sort of temperatures, same sort of water conditions, and actually, scratch that. I might do these 3 across the top, so they're all right next to each other, and it will just be easy to compare them, because it'll be a pain in the ass having 2 and then 1. So yeah, we've got a few things to move around here, but ideally I just want to leave it for a couple of, well, sort of quarantine, because I have brought a few fresh fish into here, and before I start chucking fish everywhere and sorting them out, ideally they should have been quarantined, which means now I need to quarantine the whole tank before I constantly keep adding things into it. So the next time I get new fish, I will have to have a separate tank completely. But that aside, yes, the experiment will be to see whether or not they prefer different caves and comparing different caves. And then maybe if there is really no sign of anything there that shows that they prefer anything, if we take the caves out, we'll just try a few experiments with them and we'll see how we go, but that's going to take a very long time, so you're going to be patient with that one. Also, I want to try out making some caves. I did not make this one. This one was a pot plant or something. Yeah, it was the pot plant, and that's the 2 tops silicon together. The bottom is cut out or drilled out, and then it's cut in half that way, and then just glued down and make a little cave out of that, which is super cool, super easy to do, and very cheap. It's just having the tools to do it. Some people may not want to do it. It can be a little bit dangerous sometimes, and breathing in the fumes is also bad as well. So the next best thing to do would be to find the cheapest place to buy caves from. Now, Ryan is my friend, and I am wearing a shirt. Look, I will promote things for Ryan, and I'll promote things for my friends, simply because I believe in what they do. I'm not going to constantly represent somebody if I'm not 100% sure, or if we're not at an agreement about a few things. So these caves, very much an agreement at. $9 is the cheapest you can find the D caves almost anywhere. So we are, I am 100% for Ryan selling these, and I am going to absolutely promote the crap out of him, because if he can make a lot, maybe we could drop the prices down a little bit more for him. Well, for us, yeah, for us, because so many people are going to be buying them. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. And then that way I can get more caves for cheaper, you guys can get more caves for cheaper, and we can all get more things for cheaper. And cheaper things are great, especially when they're good quality nice, solid. I've literally been sitting here throwing this. I should stop doing that before I start breaking them. But I mean, look, I think I've only ever broken one cave, and that was because I dropped another cave on top of that cave. And yeah, it was one of those slate caves I dropped on top of another cave, and it broke, and I was so much cool. I was grateful that it didn't smash the tank and it smashed the cave. So yeah, we will do a comparison. I do have the 9. I have 9 caves. Boop, 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 boop. All of these guys in bubble wrap. We will undo them when it comes time to. I was thinking of just chucking them in the tanks, but the tanks are too messy at the moment, and should we chuck them in the tanks? Let's chuck them in the tanks. We've put the caves in. It is looking fresh in there, and I really want to go buy some more. Quick rundown on what has already happened. I've been in there for very little time. The male that was in this one here has now moved into this one, into this one, and into this one, and that is him there. So he's just feeling around, testing the waters. All of these females here and another male that was at the back were filling in these caves. I threw some of the wafers here to bring everybody back to the front to see sort of how many are in here, and then they will all go and pick out their caves and have a search around. Now, quick reminder to best bet is to boil water. Give these a quick brush, like a toothbrush, obviously not your own, like with a used toothbrush or something, just to get off anything that they may have picked up in transport or in storage or in anything like that on a shelf. You don't know who's touched them or if any cleaning products are being sprayed on them. So it's always best to just give them a quick scrub off, and yeah, then it minimizes the chances of having problems in the long run, which is, it gives you a nice peace of mind. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked with them. They're looking super fresh in there. We'll split them into all the tanks eventually, and there's quite a load on this tank, so I've added a little hang on back filter. There's not much media in it. It was just to kind of clean the debris out of it, because as you guys saw the other day, it was absolutely full of zucchini or zucchini poo. But these guys are absolutely loving exploring. I'm sorry the tank is not crystal clear. There isn't much filtration on them, and these guys make an absolute mess. But look at them all giving it. There's 2 females in there. Well, I'm pretty sure they're both females, yeah. And I think they were, oh no, he must have come out. So yeah, looking good. I like these caves. The round ones definitely look a lot better than I thought they would in the water. And the square ones seem to be a hit, which I was thinking that they were. I'm just very nervous that they are very deep. If you want to pick up any of these caves, hit up Carine Pet Central. Yes, they're sponsors, and yes, they are friends of mine. Well, they're not really sponsors. It's more of a friendship. And but I'm going to tell you, these caves are dirt cheap from them, and that's definitely something that I'll get behind. So if you're looking for caves, hit up Ryan and his brother Wade at Carine Pet Central. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap the video up here. Take it easy, guys. Stay awesome, and remember, you can't fail if you try. See you later.